All right, guys. So we're talking about conjunctions today. How many of you have heard of what a conjunction is? Raise your hand if you've heard of what a conjunction is. Okay, I see Mila's familiar with the conjunction. London is familiar. Narina is familiar. Shani is familiar. See, London's saying she is. Cami as well. Okay, so what do you guys, what do conjunctions do? What's their purpose? Who could tell me?
Connect sentences.
They connect words and sentences together.
Connect or like create sentences or whatever. Like start off sentences.
Okay, kind of connect sentences, create, maybe helps you create a sentence. Could happen. Ozzy's saying start off a sentence. Okay. Would you guys agree with that? What do you guys think?
Yes. I would say connecting words and sentences together.
Yeah, so Blake's saying connecting words and sentences together. I see Mila's got her thumb up. Okay, she's agreeing with it as well. Yeah, like hooking up words, phrases, clauses. Okay, something like that. How many of you have heard of Schoolhouse Rock?
Me.
How many people have heard it? A couple people. How many people have heard of Conjunction Junction? Oh, only a few. Not a lot. Alexis, go ahead.
Excuse me. Can you say the first thing you said again? I couldn't really hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. So how many people have heard of Schoolhouse Rock? And then how many people have heard of the Conjunction Junction, have seen it or heard Conjunction Junction, the phrase? What's I was saying earlier? So just, and then if you missed what I said earlier, we're just kind of reviewing conjunctions, okay? Yeah, so some people are familiar with it. So we're going to start off our lesson by watching that video. Conjunction Junction. In fourth grade, my fourth grade teacher, we watched this video every single day after lunch. Okay, let me make sure you guys got sound. It's one of my favorites from this. Let's hear.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction, junction, how's that function?
I got three favorite cars that get most of my job done.
Conjunction, junction, what's their function?
I got and, but, and, or, they'll get you pretty far. And, that's an additive, like this and that. But, that's sort of the opposite, not this, but that. And then there's or, O-R, when you have a choice like this or that. And, but, and, or, get you pretty far.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up two boxcars and making them run right. Milk and honey, bread and butter, peas and rice.
Hey, that's nice.
Dirty but happy, digging and scratching, losing your shoe and a button or two. He's poor but honest, sad but true. Boo-hoo!
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up two cars to one when you say something like this. Choice, either now or later, or no choice. Neither now nor ever.
Hey, that's clever.
Eat this or that, grow thin or fat. Never mind, I wouldn't do that. I'm fat enough now.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up phrases and clauses that balance like out of the frying pan and into the fire. He cut loose the sandbags, but the balloon wouldn't go any higher. Let's go up to the mountains or down to the seas. You should always say thank you or at least say please.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses in complex sentences like, in the mornings when I'm usually wide awake, I love to take a walk through the gardens and down by the lake where I often see a duck and a drake. And I wonder as I walk by just what they'd say if they could speak. Although I know that's an absurd thought.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up cars and making them function.
Conjunction, junction, how's that function?
I like tying up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction, junction, watch that function.
get you there if you're very careful.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'm going to get you there if you're very careful.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'm going to get you there if you're very.
All right, so you guys saw some. Maybe write in the chat, or if you have your whiteboards, you could write on that too. But what are some words that you heard? What were some conjunctions that you heard in that video? For Cash. Or, that's a great example. Yeah, so or was one. Alexis.
And
I think Wesley's typing in. He's saying and.
Right.
Candace said the same thing as well. Mila, go ahead.
or but.
Oh yeah, Blake's got it up presented too. She's said and, but, or. Okay.
Kind of never.
Which one did you hear too, Cash?
Never.
Oh, awesome. Caitlin's holding it up too. Never. Never. Potentially, right? That could be one. Yeah, so never. Okay, so they're linking the sentences together. And, but, or Anderson. That is awesome. And, but, or, nor, that. Yeah, those were the ones that were played. I believe they said the too. Remember, they said go to the mountains or down to the sea. Yeah, so they mentioned the as well in that sentence also.
Isn't it or like go up
Pretty
to
sure it's for
Or
and
and
or, but for and nor, but or yet so.
Mhm. Oh, Ozzy's making a prediction. It might be for and nor, but or yet so. We'll just have to find out when we get to our fanboys section. Okay, so right now we should have our notes out already because we prepped. Okay, we're going to, and Quail should be spotlighted for you. I'm going to move my camera slightly so you can see me while I'm writing. Let's try that. Without knocking the vinegar off the table from the science experiment earlier. Okay. So starting off with the first page, conjunctions, as we said before, where you will be able to explain the function of a conjunction, kind of rhyming there, in a sentence. Okay, so conjunctions. So I'm starting off with this writing right here. Conjunctions. Yeah, are you guys having trouble seeing it? Because I'm double spotlighted. I'll remove it from me. Okay, there we go. Can you see it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're talking about conjunctions. It's our first key term. I'm going to underline it here. Those are. They are words. What do they do? They're words that what?
That
connect sentences and words together.
Awesome.
And clauses.
Yep, that's what we're writing.
Phrases.
So they are words that connect. Two words or thoughts. In a sentence. They can connect as you guys said, we kind of noticed these. We can connect adjectives. What are adjectives? They're words that do what?
Description words. Nouns.
Describing words. What would be an example of an adjective?
Nice.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. That's a good one. Yeah, nice.
a
Disgusting.
color.
A color could be one too, right? Any word that's describing something. They also connect. Ozzy, I believe you
Foul.
mentioned this one. Phrases.
What about like foul or whatever?
Foul is a good one too, Ozzy, yeah. And you guys mentioned this one, clauses. I'm gonna write main. I know I'm blocking it, but I'll move my hand right there. Main clauses. Yeah, that's the right spelling. Main clauses. What's a clause when we're writing?
Like I think I learned this a while ago. I don't really remember. I think it's like either
It's a sentence.
yeah, kind of. Not really a sentence, but kind of like I guess like half a sentence or I don't know.
No, an independent clause is a sentence, and a
Oh
dependent
yeah.
clause.
And then it
not a
has to
sentence.
be combined with another clause. That's
Yeah.
Right. So you could have a dependent clause or an independent clause. You guys have heard of that. It's technically it's kind of like it's pretty much it's an almost sentence. It's just consisting of like a single subject or predicate. So it would be your sentence pretty much without the conjunctions. It would be down to C or something like that.
like it could be like I washed, and then like you would need something because it's not really complete. If you just say I washed, like what did you wash?
Right. That would be a good example of a clause. Okay. Exactly. So these conjunctions, they're connecting us, our clauses for us. And then just as our review, adjectives. And you guys told me some adjective examples earlier. So when it looks like when it is how it links adjectives together, an example would be it is a cold and rainy day. Remember too, you have your Zoom icons. You can use those to tell me if I'm going too slow, going too fast. I am checking those as well. Gonna move this up just a little bit so I can write the next thing. Now this is when we talk about phrases. Let me write it real fast. So a phrase would be, this is how we would link it together. We can skate through the park or at the rink. So our phrase would be the park or at the rink. So you guys see what's a conjunction you see in that phrase?
Or
Right, or would be one. Yeah, exactly. Good. Okay, this is clauses. This is what we were talking about. I'm going to move it up about right there. So it's still kind of showing things. I know people are still kind of writing a little bit. Clauses. And Ozzy and Terrence had told me that a clause is a part of a sentence. Example, Adam was invited to a birthday party and he was invited to a friend's house. I'm going to continue it down here because I ran out of room at friend's house. Okay, so our clauses. Okay, was invited to a birthday party. Oh, hold on just a sec. There it goes. To a birthday party and he was invited to a friend's house. So underline that and then put like a double dark under that and, okay? Because what is that and? What's that called?
Conjunction.
Conjunction.
Yeah, conjunction. I'm gonna give you guys about 30 seconds. This will also be posted on Google Classroom as well. If you don't get it during the sitting, so I'll give you guys some time. Okay, let's turn the page. Band boys, what do you guys think our first for F is going to stand for with our conjunction?
For.
Right, the first one is going to be for. So remember, if you're taking notes and you don't have this flap for some reason, you can go like this, F-O-R, and then dash, and then put the information. We're going to do an example sentence. For this one, it will be Patrick thought he had a good chance of making the, it's okay if it goes past our flap too, because this is a longer sentence, the team. Comma. For he had practiced a lot. Okay, so our next word, what do you guys think that's going to be?
And.
Do you guys agree? And?
And
Right, so that next one is going to be, it's going to be and. You can write it bigger too than my and. So you guys can see it. Right above. Oh, I think somebody's unmuted. Check if you're muted.
it sounded like Cassius.
Yeah. Okay, so and is our next one. So we're gonna write Lindsay. I'll put it down here. Is in 4th grade. And her brother is in 1st. Next word.
Nor.
What do you guys think the next word will be?
Nor.
Great, yeah, very good. Yeah, you guys are good with your.
The next one is gonna be but and then or and then yet and then so.
All right, we got a prediction. Let's see if that holds true.
I think he's gonna be right.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I memorized it and I learned about it in summer because I did I watched the video on it in Khan Academy and grammar.
Great job. That's awesome. Okay, so next, yeah, so this word, as we said, this one was nor. And then the sentence for this one is Freddie was so sick he didn't want to play, nor did he want to eat.
Can you slow
Okay,
down?
next word is but, like Ozzy predicted, B-U-T. Lisa was tired. But she went to the party anyway. Next word, as many of you guys predicted, this one
Or?
is or. You can go skating. So it's you. Or to the movies. This will be posted online as well. Why is yet. An example for yet would be I don't like, don't judge me on this. This is the example sentence. Strawberries. I actually do. Yet, I love strawberry cake. This is the example sentence, but I actually love strawberries and strawberry cake. So I like both. All right.
Both.
Next one. Lastly, you guys said it. I think somebody just said it. I think it was Anderson maybe, is so. Whoops, that's hard to write on that.
Ozzy was correct.
You guys were, I know Ozzy's prediction was right. I was speeding.
I mean, I don't really think it's a prediction if you already know it, but
I know, it was just fun to say that though. I was speeding,
It was close enough.
so I got a ticket.
like, were you speeding with your car, or were you speeding with doing like a test, and then you got like a ticket because you didn't because you did
It
your
would be with
test
the
too
car
fast?
in that, yeah, but that wasn't actually me. I've never gotten a speeding ticket, nor will I ever get one. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is you have another Padlet link on Google Classroom.
Bro.
And it is called Spooky Sentences. So those of you who are finishing up writing, those of you that are done, what do you guys think you're going to do when you create your spooky
Write a
sentence?
spooky sentence
Using a what? What are you going to
using
use?
conjunctions.
Exactly.
I can't say the word.
Right.
Con-
So right now, go on to Padlet when you're done, and then write a spooky sentence, and then we'll go through it. Oh, I see Alexis is already up. Luca is up there too. Creating a spooky sentence. So as soon as you're done, go right onto Padlet. Alrighty, thumbs up if you guys can see the Padlet. Okay, remember too, your notes will be online. All right, we're seeing some come up. Remember too, you have fanboys. Use your notes as well if that to help you if you need help coming up with one. What were our conjunctions for fanboys? Who can tell me? You guys are busy typing on the tablet. That's great. Great sentences so far. I'm going to start reading them in just a bit. Penny, you're good, right? With what we're doing? You can see it? Wow, some of these are awesome sentences.
Mr. Patterson, can I go to the bathroom?
Go ahead. Garrett said, as the winds of midnight touch my bones, I shivered and felt the chill in my spine. Wow, some of these are really, really crazy Halloween stories. I read Blake W's. Oh, I watched a scary movie on Halloween, and I'm at the part where Pennywise bit George's arm off. What? That sounds terrifying. Good use of a conjunction.
True though, Pennywise bit Georgie's arm off. He was playing with the boat.
Mysterious voice filled my ears as a black shadow washed over me. The witch made a potion that either made you fly or turn invisible. Alexis, I like what you did there with the previous lesson.
Mr. Patterson, can I see the notes for the conjunctions page?
Yeah, they'll also be online as well. Jacob, did you write on Padlet?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Terrence wrote a science related. So Jacob, they'll be online, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I like it. There's a really good one. Zoe, I like yours a lot. I had 2 spooky doors to choose from, so I chose the right one. I really like how you use the word so. It's part you're part of the fanboys notes, and it is a great conjunction to use. Some of these are really awesome stories. Great job, you guys. I mean, all of them are. Great job writing. The person had a choice to go through the haunted house with the ghost in it or to go through a house with zombies. Yeah, great job, guys. A lot of you used as. Ella, I like yours. You used and. I see you're typing it out. Great job. Okay, so what you guys could do when you are done with this afterwards, you guys are going to go on. Actually, hold on just a sec before I start talking. Everybody freeze. Put your hands on your head. Stop typing. Put your hands on your head. Listen. Wait, and I think spooky sentences are still being posted, so just wait for everybody. Still waiting? Okay, so what you guys are going to do is you're going to go on to your portfolio, and from there on your portfolio, you are going to, it's my computer, it's just giving a bunch of notifications. What you're going to is you're going to go on and then you're going to come up with your own spooky sentences or not spooky sentences. You're going to come up with your own matter. Okay, so your own matter sentences on your portfolio. So remember how we were talking about physical and chemical changes? Do you guys remember how we've been talking about that in science?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to go on your e-portfolios. You're going to type out, okay, what you know, times you've seen both physical and chemical changes. I'm going to type these directions in the chat. But what I want you to do is when you are typing on your portfolio, I want you to highlight your conjunctions. So I want you guys to type this out, times you've seen physical and chemical changes, and then highlight your conjunctions.
Every single time you've seen one?
It doesn't have to be every. You can choose. You can also talk about maybe the differences that you've seen in physical or chemical changes. I just want you guys to write about physical and chemical changes. You can talk about times that you've seen a physical and chemical change, that when it stuck out to you. But what I want you to do is I want you to highlight the conjunctions as you're going through this.
Do we do it on the science page or
Yes,
the writing page?
the science page works great. You can do it on that.
Okay, thank you.
Science page works.
Do
Yeah,
the
that's
blog
awesome.
page. Blog page. Do you do it on the blog page?
Yes, it's on the blog. Thank you for asking that. That's a great question.
Wait, so I'll be doing.
I'm typing it in the chat. You are working on in the blog. And you are writing about physical and chemical changes and highlighting your conjunctions.
On the blog.
Yeah, Cash, I'll help you too in just a moment.
Like, does it just have to be like you have to use the conjunctions like a conjunction, or just how many times you use the word as like not as a conjunction?
It has to be, you're working on, anytime you're using a conjunction, when you're talking about physical and chemical changes, you're just highlighting it. It could be any conjunction, or you can use your notes.
Any. Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense, Ozzy?